you are/will be raptured.
Oh. What do you say, Chris Zero?
I'm offended you're using the A word. It's extraplanetaries, extraterrestrials, or extra dimensionals.
And I'm offended because I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the A word being asshole, and then I realized you were talking about the aliens.
Oh no, I'm a dickhead that fucks assholes. Next question.
Yeah, so
You won't do that to this one, guaranteed. Anyway,
so just
Yeah,
these
I'm
people,
definitely an extra dimensional. Moving along.
these people are waiting around to be raptured, right? Let's get one thing straight, right? But the reality is that the Bible does not instruct us to sit here twiddling our thumbs until Christ returns, right? It has all these different parables about people who had talent and do nothing with their talents, and
you also have the Great Commission to preach the gospel too.
yeah, but that's why people need to like stay in their lane, because that was an instruction to the disciples, and what they
No,
do is like, oh well, I'm just gonna cherry pick that Great Commission, and I'm gonna make it my job to go tell everyone. So then you have your people like Bruce, who are always trying to berate people with a Bible up beside their head, and they're going
I've
off
always been
the.
the kind of person to do as he did instead of as he said.
So you go die on a cross.
Not time for that yet.
Oh, okay. Right. That sounds that sounds convenient. The thing is that it's not do as he
Trust
did.
me, I won't exist whenever whenever I'm not required to anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Like whenever you like rapture, people are plucked out of this earth, handpicked. So there may be like a tsunami that wipes out a whole bunch of people, but you wouldn't say, oh, those people were raptured, right? When people say it really is like, so who is the who's to say, right? Let's talk about the flood for a second, right? Who's to say
The Younger
that the
Dryas?
yes, yes, so who's to say the people who died in the flood weren't actually the good guys? And they got to stop living, and they went straight to heaven, and the ones who were quote unquote left behind was Noah and his family, and they got to sit here in generations and generations of their offspring. Maybe Noah was the bad guy. You guys ever
yeah,
think
but
about
then
that?
you'd have to deny an awful lot of scriptures as a Christian.
And then we go off
From
the
that
point
point.
maybe Yaldabaoth is the bad guy.
I mean, you wouldn't really have to like the
Okay,
only scripture.
let me frame a picture for you. All right, man? If you simply refuse to do something somebody didn't want you to do, and they expelled you from their perception, who's actually the bad guy here? The person who said that they didn't want to do someone, or the person who exiled somebody for not doing something?
They're both bad. Everyone's bad. Only God is good.
Oh, so you just stepped right into my trap. Whenever Yaldabaoth told Luciferi to bow down to the humans, he exiled him from his perception for saying no. So you just agreed that God and the devil are both bad guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't know that?
So why are y'all
You're
keeping
trouble.
Stockholm syndrome?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Why are you being compassionate with your captor? And you're being captive twice over because your energy inside of a meat suit inside of tangibility. So your captor created your meat suit as well as tangibility. So
I'm a meat popsicle. Get it right.
I mean, I don't know, man.
What's wrong, AZ Bear?
It just seems like if you have to choose between the lesser of two evils, which would you pick?
No, that's like playing the only game in town. You can decide not to play.
No, that's what you're doing. You're the one saying I fell into your trap, and as a result of it, I am calling both God and the devil bad. But you wouldn't say that I'm calling the devil good, right? Would you? Because then your whole picture frame falls
Hold on.
apart.
Do you worship
It's being held
insects? Do
together
you
by
allow insects
toothpicks
to run
and
all over you?
popsicle sticks.
Do
You
you
don't know the
allow
first thing
bugs or
about
leopard
theological
creatures to run all
discussions.
over you?
You don't know the second thing about what the Bible says about these topics. So I don't even know why you're going on.
All right, my man, you're going to tell me to listen to something that was written by man and changed for thousands of years, and it was also canonized, so it would be
Bro, I
easier
don't
to
care. I don't care
digest.
what you listen to. I bet you when you're driving down the street, you stop at a stop sign. You're mad at me because I'm reading a book
That's
that
once
claims
again
to
your
be
loss because
divinely
I don't have a
inspired,
driver's
but
license.
you stop at stop signs, red octagons that
I don't
say
have a
stop.
I don't have a driver's license, so therefore I don't have to listen to the rules as vehicles do.
Man, you know what? It's gonna save your life. You either stop or keep going, and if you keep going, the other person's not gonna stop. You know, it's like if you think, oh, there's no reason for me to stop at these stop signs, then don't stop at the stop sign, bro. See what happens.
Yeah, I've been down these roads before, and all I'm going to say is
You don't have
Isaiah 11. All
driver's
I'm going to
license.
say
You
is
better not be
Isaiah
going down
11:6.
any roads. Only road you need to be going to is the
You
DMV.
want me to use scripture? I'll put Isaiah 11:6 on the board, and you tell me what it says.
Yeah, if you go to Isaiah 11:6, bro, you're gonna cook yourself. You're gonna barbecue yourself. Go. Let me grab my Bible. I'll read it in Spanish and in English. Isaiah.
Oh.
All right, read it out. Come on, Chris. Isaiah 6, 4,
Isaiah 11:6.
11,
Yeah,
6.
thank you, Teddy Bear over there. Now, the point behind what I'm making is the fact that in the 90s, there's a lot of preachers who used to preach about the lion and the lamb. So
You don't know
this
the
is the
first thing
verse that
about the
they're
lion or
referring
the
to.
lamb.
This is the verse they are referring to, by the way.
I have lions and lamb. I have a cat and a dog laying
Are you
together
going to
in
take what
bed
I'm
right now.
saying out of context? Or are you going to pay attention to the concepts
You're the
of
one
the
who's
Bible
cherry
that you're
picking
trying
the
to listen
lion
to?
and the lamb.
Yeah, but this says nothing about the lion and the lamb.
It says that the lobo, that's a wolf, del cordero, y el leopard, the leopard, del cabrito, of the goat, they shall lay down together. I don't know why. What did you bring me here for?
I brought you here for the simple fact that you don't pay attention to everything somebody says. Like I stated, whenever preachers in the 90s refer to the lion and the lamb, they're referring to this passage right here. But we don't see anything about a lion and a lamb, do we?
It's a wolf and a leopard.
Yeah, that's you're not doing exactly what I know you're not doing. So thank you.
I'm reading it in Spanish, and it says lobo. What does lobo mean?
Okay,
Lobo is a
okay.
wolf.
So pay attention to what I'm saying. Preachers in the 90s used to make whole sermons out of the lion and the lamb. This is the verse they are referring to.
No, I don't understand. I'm not trying to argue that this is talking about a lion and a lamb, bro. So I
I'm
don't know why.
showing you
But I'm
non-human
not making
changes
that argument.
and
You're arguing it
non-canon
with yourself.
changes to your scripture that you live your life by. So obviously something supernatural had to have happened between the 90s and now. That's the point that you're missing. So let's make sure that you're getting the point.
Okay, let's get the point down. So we're talking about the rapture, okay? And I am trying to tell you
No,
that
we're talking about we're talking about the Bible in general. And yes, I can agree to some point that there is something wrong going on here, and not everything is the way that it used to be. What's up, Seesaw? But
no,
the
but
whole point
the thing
I'm
is,
putting
like,
down is that what
you're
you're
telling me,
missing to listen here. You're missing to listen to the point that in the 90s, there were preachers that made entire sermons
what
about
does
the
that
lion
have to
and the
do with
lamb.
me? What does that have to do with me? I'm not preaching the
Well,
lion and the
don't you
lamb out of
think you're
Isaiah.
special? Don't you think you're special? Doesn't your faith make you feel special? Well, I'm just poking holes at your faith intentionally to allow you to see what is really going on, because your book that you follow has been changed more than a few different ways.
What? Because somebody misquoted Isaiah trying to refer to the lion and the lamb. when they should have been
No,
quoting
there are
Revelation.
several preachers who made entire
Yeah, but I
sermons
don't
out of the
follow those
Lion and the
people, and
Lamb
I'm not
in the
doing that.
90s.
So it's like your argument is not with me, bro. You don't
And
have a
also
problem.
to the point that those who have died before the rapture are actually in Abraham's bosom if you're a really, really diehard Christian. No, Christian Pike, that's actually Ultra Vegito from the Call Me Arj series. Moving along.
Oh.
So what else do you want to tell me, Mr. Stockholm Syndrome?
Can you post the link again, gangster? I'm gonna join on my computer. Thank you. Okay.
You're
Okay.
welcome. Good Azho going.
I apologize, GG. You know I come in hot, and it's always like this with me because, yeah, you know how I am, man.
Oh, that's all right.
I know you like
There you
it.
are.
I know you like it. That's how come you haven't told me to calm the fuck down.
Shh. Language, please.
Well, excuse me for offending you with your problem.
It's not my problem.
Like I just said, if GG
But
wanted
I
me to
can cure
calm
that
down, he'd
problem.
tell me to calm down.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you exist.
Yeah, we can hear you, Josh. Are you there, Josh?
You do need to calm down, first of all.
Thank you, Josh.
Okay, well here. Hold on, Angela. Let me break it down for Chris real quick.
Trust me, this is calm, and it's Zer.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to
Oh,
go.
I have a
I'll be right
question.
back. I'm gonna go drink some Kool-Aid and
Hold
maybe
on,
understand
I
what's
think
going
I'm
on.
doubling because I had it playing in the background. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
you definitely need some more Kool-Aid, Bear.
Obviously, to keep up with you, that's for sure. Oh, I've got some Vicodin.
Oh. Josh,
Yes.
are you joshing
He's
him?
Joshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back. For some
Yeah,
reason,
yeah,
he
he's
won't
definitely
run.
joshing
He
us.
kicked me.
Okay, Curse, here, let me just respond to you real quick. Do you agree
About what?
that I'm answering your Isaiah quote? Is that fine?
I'm not a biblical researcher, but you can attempt.
Yeah, okay. Well, so you agree, we both agree that Isaiah is not talking about a lion and a lamb, right? We
I can
agree that
agree
that's
that now your book has been changed. I can agree that your book has been influenced by many sources.
okay. But if we look up Isaiah, is it gonna say lion and lamb or wolf and lamb? What is it gonna say
Do
right
you
now?
not understand my words? I can agree that that book has been changed many times over.
Okay, but what does it say now? Where has it landed?
Exactly what was presented is what it says right now.
Wolf
And
and
once
lamb.
again, you're not understanding what I'm stating whenever
You're
I
not
say that there are
I
many
let you go on
preachers
your like
that
30
have
minute
full
monologue
sermons in the
about
90s
how
about the
the
lion and the
Bible has been
lamb.
okay.
Don't give
Let's
me this
make it
nonsense about the Bible hasn't changed, because it has changed to be
okay.
canonized so that it can
Hold
be
on, man. You
brought
gotta
to
let
the
me get some
masses.
words in here. Do you believe that the Bible somewhere else
I don't do believe.
outside of Isaiah, that it also talks about a lion and a lamb? In Revelation, does it talk about a lion and a lamb?
Oh, so
Regardless if
you're
it's been
looking
changed.
ahead in the script, and how about you go to Revelation 5:3 and realize who the fuck I am?
You're not answering my question. In Revelation, does the Bible talk
In
about a lion?
Revelations, go to Revelation 5:3 and find out who I am.
Look, man, I'm not just gonna flip to some Bible verse because you're barking orders.
I ain't telling you to do any damn thing. You're just asking about Revelations, and I'm telling you that I'm in the book of Revelation.
Oh. Are you that seven-headed dragon?
Hey, GG,
Oh,
I
sorry.
point it directly at a
Yeah.
verse. Hey, buddy, I point it directly at a verse.
Oh.
So yeah, that one tells you who I am.
Oh,
And once you realize this entity as a being, your entire understanding changes of the way that you read things, because you find this being more in the book. Just Revelation 5:3 is one of the ones that I have memorized.
What does it say? You have it memorized. Say it out loud.
I meant the
You're taking an,
location of the
you're
name of the
taking
entity
you're
that I
taking
was
an
speaking to.
you don't have shit memorized, bro.
Do I require to memorize a giant book off of faith that it will actually do something for me against the Stockholm syndrome that I refuse to accept? Because I'm not obedient and loyal and caring towards my captor twice over. So that's the issue here. That's legitimately the issue here that people are misunderstanding.
So you're the one who could open these scrolls?
Maybe if I explain it this way.
No, you
Maybe
said
if I
if I go to Revelation 5:3, I'm gonna know who you are, right? So what does
you'll
Revelation
realize
five
that
three say? Because it's not talking about you.
I didn't say anything that I had the verse memorized. I just basically stated once you realize that there's actually a being with a name that is mentioned in Revelation 5:3, you'll realize that that being appears a lot more locations than just Revelation 5:3. Revelation 5:3 is just one of the locations that I know that it is stated in, that I've memorized that it is
Okay,
stated in.
it
I'm
doesn't
not
say it.
saying that I memorized the verse, I just memorized the
Yeah, but
location
maybe
of
you
this
should
being.
memorize the verse, but try before you try to use it as your proof text as about a name that exists in the Bible. Like it's not there, bro. It's not what it says.
So you must have it in front of you and you're not reading it.
No, I mean it doesn't matter, bro. It's I told you, I already told you. Are you the one that has the power to open scrolls? Because that's what it's talking about. Revelation 5:3. Y ninguno en el cielo ni en la
Oh,
tierra debajo de la tierra podrá abrir el
oh.
libro ni. So you're saying this gives us a name, but it's not telling us a name. It's telling us what someone can do, and only they can do it. So I don't know,
Yes,
bro.
no
So
one. Yes, no one is an entity. Thank you for not acknowledging that no one does exist.
that's
oh,
not even what it says, bro. You go to
Okay,
all you go to all these verses.
one out of the three of y'all picked up what I said, and thank you very much for the one out of the three of y'all for understanding what I'm saying. Hi,
oh, thank
Seesaw. How dare you call me that? You call me a Luciferian. How nice of you. I'm actually a duality consciousness, just as my opposite is a collective consciousness. It's not Christ
Yeah,
and Luciferian
your
consciousness.
your argument.
That's what was given to the masses to dumb it down so it can be more digestible to them.
Your argument. This is your argument. Look, first, you're saying, well, you can't see God, okay? You can't hear God, right? And you can't feel God, okay?
Huh?
Well, let me apply
Huh?
that concept to nothing.
Wait,
Let
what?
me apply
What's
that
going on
concept to
here?
nothing.
What's
If you
going on
can't
here?
see it, it must be nothing. If you can't hear it, it must be nothing.
I suddenly
So
can't
your
hear Josh, but I
conclusion is
know he's
God is
talking.
nothing.
I just know he's talking.
Hi. Oh, Josh, are you there, Josh?
Yes.
Hi. Uh, Chris Zero. I met you on Far Truck Show.
You want to what? What?
No, I met you on Far Truck Show.
No, you met me with dang, what's his name? Brandon Looney Tunes is preacher. That father guy, I don't remember. Father
Far Truck.
Charles was his name. That's how
Yeah,
you know me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm the guy that preachers don't like because I pull out a lot of stuff all at the same time, and it's like, what are you doing? Get out of my office. And it's like, bro, the thinking statue moved. Really, get out of my office.
oh.
Yeah, I'm the guy that walks in and says your reality is bullshit because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
TUVWXYNZ. Now I know my.
Z.
Oh,
Yay. Okay, so now that we're on the same table and GG is actually acknowledging that he's the one that understood what I meant by no one is really a being, and once you realize that no one is an entity, you realize that they exist a lot more within the book. Because you ain't never met no one like me, man. For real. I ain't like most of these fucking people, man. This ain't right, man. This ain't right what the hell's going on here, and you damn well know it. And if you just take 1 second to look around, you'll realize that something ain't been right since you was little. And for me, something ain't been right since I was a teenager, bro. It just not right, bro.
That truth, Josh? Are you there, Josh? Are you there, Josh?
Hey, bro, I was fucking with you earlier whenever I said I couldn't hear you.
We can hear you, Josh. Not right now, but earlier we could hear you. Yeah, we can hear you now, Josh.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, I was.
Yeah,
trying
you
to figure out
exist, bro. Yeah, I was fucking with you. That's why I burn every night, Seesaw. I knew somebody was doing something. I just couldn't place who it was.
So what do you want? Like, you just want to die and then that's it?
Huh? No, I have knowledge, buddy. It's something called quantum immortality.
So you think after you die, your knowledge will continue to exist in some type of way that you can vicariously live through your knowledge? What are you asking?
Let me break something down for you, man. We are all merely cells.
You
Of
can't
the
keep going
Eternal
into
One.
segues, bro. Like, like if you get thrown into a wood chipper into a million pieces and then burned, your body becomes carbon and returns to the earth. There's nothing that can put you back in any reasonable sense that you would be able to experience anything after your neural functions have been cut off. So I don't know.
And if it was a
You're
skiff, we'd already be in heaven. So next question.
you're appealing to some type of spirituality, but you have none.
You're a very interesting fellow. Faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain, yet knowledge of that same mustard seed will move the planet.
Why do you want to move the planet? See, like you're like 10 steps ahead, bro. Nobody else
Because
is like,
something,
let's
yeah,
move. Nobody else is
bro,
like, let's move the planet.
bro. Are
Everyone
you
else is
really?
like, hey, man, good thing our planet is exactly where it's at, so it doesn't burn up or freeze up.
Well, I was politely saying you have your faith, I have my knowledge. At least I know what's going on. You have to have faith to think that you
Okay,
know
so then
what's
move the world. Show me how you move the world. With your knowledge of a mustard seed, you claim that you can move the world. Do it right now. Move us. Cause an earthquake. Do something that you claim that you can do.
Thank you
Or
for
you're just
pulling
a
that out of the
liar.
box. I actually have caused an earthquake before.
Then do it now. You see, you claim that you have the knowledge of the mustard seed, which grants you the ability to not only claim that you can move mountains, but that you can actually move planets. So do it right now.
Okay, somebody please explain to this sheep what a parable is.
You're even metaphorically, you're not gonna have any influence on the world to move it in any spiritual, metaphorical, emotional, secular. You're not gonna move it in no sense at all. It's not gonna budge, bro. So whether it's metaphorical or literal, you can't do it. What you're claiming to do, metaphorically or literally, you can't do it either way. Can't move shit, bro.
Sorry about that.
Are you apologizing for the actions of an individual that literally stated that he's joshing us?
No, he's apologizing because he also believes that you're unable to move anything. So he feels bad that you can't do what you claim you do. That's why he said sorry. I think.
I like this. I like this. You're good people, Josh. Now, as long as we can continue interacting, that'll be awesome. Because I fuck with you, you fuck with me. That means we fuck with each other moving forward.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm trying to do dishes and get some lunch together, and like I have to keep running back and forth to unmute myself because you guys are in the other room. So maybe in like 30 minutes, I'm just hanging out, bro. But I mean, I need to start cooking.
Yeah,
So
go take care of mundanity so you can do some actual conversation.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you I'm gonna do. You don't. Yeah. Why did you repeat it like that?
I
Like
think
if that's not what I just said word for word. Maybe I didn't use the word vanity, but that's exactly what I meant.
Mundanity.
Hmm. You don't know the first thing about cooking rice, do you? How many cups of water per cup of rice do you need to use?
How much salt do you need to put in that pot whenever you're cooking that rice with equal amounts of water to
Yeah,
rice?
okay, bro. If you're trying to like deflect, so it gives you enough time to chat GPT it, then cool. All right, just say you don't know.
You're very intelligent, thinking that I'm using a fucking computer to do anything that I do besides interacting with y'all. I don't need a computer to tell me what to say. This is
So how
legitimately
many?
coming from
So
my
how many
brain
cups
to
of
my mind,
water? How
unlike
many
most
cups
of
of
you
water per
NPCs.
cup of
I
rice?
already
How
answered
many?
your fucking question. I asked you how much salt do you put in that rice whenever you're using equal parts rice to water. Next question.
It's not equal parts rice to water,
Well, you sure in the fuck don't put 2 cups per scoop.
bro. I will grab a bag of rice and read the instructions on the back of it right now.
You just want me to say 1 and 1, and I already answered that question.
It's not 1 and 1, bro. At this point, you
What
might
are
as
you
well
saying,
go
GG? Are
ahead.
you trying to say something, GG?
no.
Gigi just uses the finger method where you put your finger in the water, and if it's right above your fingernail, that's how his rice is perfect every time.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious whenever a Mexican asks a Cajun how to cook rice.
I'm not Mexican, dude. I
Mucho
don't think you were
poquito
talking.
habla español.
I don't think you're talking about me. I think that was just a general statement about when Mexicans do that. But I'm just also letting you know that I'm not a Mexican. But hey, yeah, go ahead, bro. Give one of those like 10-minute monologues, so it gives me some time to catch up on dishes.
Nah, I just need somebody with Stockholm Syndrome to come at me one more time and realize that they're wrong. Just think
Oh,
about it, GG. Think
like
about it, GG. Think about it a little bit harder.
like
You
clay.
was put inside of a meat suit, as well as a reality that you wasn't originally starting off in. Your spirit, whatever controls your body, whatever you deem that controls your body, that was given to you by God, correct?
Yeah.
And now you're told to repent, which means you want to literally put yourself inside of 3 cages. And you're going to tell me that your captor is demanding compassion from you? Is this not forced Stockholm syndrome in a sense?
Oh.
Hola! What the heck, you guys? I thought we were
Hi.
talking about rice.
Oh,
That's why I
hi.
jumped in here.
Oh, oh, sure. What do you want to talk about rice for?
Hola, Curse Zero. How are you?
Well, you know me. Grand as always, I exist, whichever you prefer.
Oh, well, that sounds good. That means you're. I don't know what that means. In your world, does that mean you're doing well?
Well, it compares to my health status. I got something wrong on my ear, but I have to wait to get all my credentials in order to go to the hospital, figure out what kind of eardrops they got to give me.
Oh. Where are you? Minnesota? Or what did you tell Daniel the last time? No,
No,
not
I'm
Minnesota.
East Coast. I'm Navy City, USA.
Where's
The
that?
largest
Navy City?
Navy base in America. Largest Navy
Oh,
base in America. Navy City, USA.
huh. Never heard of that. Well,
Okay,
I just
I'll
came on
say it
here.
to you in mundane language. Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, okay. I just came up here because I want to share my amazing, delicious Spanish rice recipe with y'all humans. Um,
Well, y'all can enjoy it because I prefer white rice.
wow, that's so
I'm a
racist.
racist.
What, you hate
I'm a
Mexicans? Is that
racist.
what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Huh?
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
don't
kidding.
eat any kind of human that has melanin in it, but I haven't
Yeah, well,
ate a
maybe
human.
some of us want to know the Spanish rice recipe. So how about you shut up, Curse?
So how about you stop being influenced by the female
So
in the room and actually have a conversation with her? Yeah, talk about
the
your rice. Go ahead.
the world
I am the
doesn't revolve
meanest
around
person
you,
ever
Curse
to see Sal.
Zero.
Like
Okay,
I'm such
so
a bully to her.
Hey,
Like I
hey,
was nice
hey,
to
hey.
her one
There is no
time and
center
never
of the
again.
universe, but you are the center of your perceptional universe. Go ahead, Seesaw.
I'm grabbing right now. You take a tomato. I buy the Roma tomatoes because I grew up Mexicans and that's the tomatoes that we use. So if you want to do it really nice and fancy, you chop it up yourself, right? But I'm being mediocre right now, so I just put it in the blender. So
Just
I
right
just
now.
put
Just
a
right now, you're being mediocre. Just right now.
Hor. My name is Josh and I'm so hilarious. So you put some, okay, so that's one tomato. And then a couple, well, it depends. I love garlic, so I put in a lot of garlic. So I'm doing like four fresh cloves of garlic in the blender. So that's one, two, and to peel them, you just squish them between your hands and the chopping board. One, two, three, four. And then I have my half onion here. So it's all fresh. So the flavor is a lot stronger and much more delicious. So you add half an onion. If you don't like onion that much, you don't have to add the whole half. You can add a little bit. Half an onion, and then if you have any spices, salt, pepper. I am also cheating, so I add caldo de tomate, nor obviously, and you blend it. Meanwhile, you have your rice frying in a little bit of oil on your pan. Once the rice is golden, then you add your